Hello, let's make a painting. Excuse me. Okay, what is gonna be today? Water, and let's see. Um, Maybe there. Mm, let's start with the green. I'm gonna put some, maybe a landscape. That's what it looks like, because I start with green. And maybe some red on the foreground, and more red, and maybe some blue like it's raining. I will put more blue. Okay. That doesn't, maybe some black. That doesn't look good. It's kind of messy. Yeah, it's a mess. Maybe more blue on the mid ground and, all right, no. You know what, I will take the, where's my multiple brush? There we go. I will just blend that mess. It's a mess. Let's blend it. All right. Now we have some kind of misty platform to work on it. I will take dark blue and put it straight on the little brush and make some kind of a bush on the left side. And maybe some horizon line too. And connect them. I'm gonna continue with that. Move to the right side. I like how it's spreading around and following the pattern that we just made with the multiple brush going up and down. You gotta love the watercolor. It's so forgiving. Clear brush, maybe some clouds. Simply remove the paint with a more watery brush. I try to clean it every time I use it because it's gonna start getting smudgy. Plus, we wanna remove some of the paint, not blend it or do anything. Well, it's gonna blend by itself after we let it stay for a while, because that's a water work with a watercolor. But I just wanna mention the clouds, and the painting will do the rest of it by itself. Very puffy clouds. I guess it's kind of windy because the clouds are moving from left to right. So it's a windy day. So also some kind of a mist going on here. I feel like something needs to be done on the midground. I'm gonna take the palette knife and just scrap a little bit. Some reflection, some perspective lines, showing up the deepness of this painting, and just move it around. Push it up so we can have a little bit more contrast with this perspective lines. Also texture, which is gonna separate the blended sky from the ground. Remove some of the paint so we can have nice reflection from these clouds. I guess it's a little watery on the foreground. It's wet, it's not a lake or something, but yeah, and this guy, by the way, is blended already. That's how fast it's working. Keep removing some of the paint here and there. Especially in that dark area over there. I'm gonna make a little bit of waves, because this is where the water is hitting the plants. So we have a little waves there. Yeah, it definitely is windy. We have the clouds moving, we have the waves hitting the plants. And I'm gonna make some, what is that? With some kind of plants. I'm gonna take a brown and just put some plants over there. I don't want them to stand up too much. I want to focus on that misty, windy place we are. So the plants is gonna be brown, kind of a blend with the dark bushes on the back of the plants. Simply just pushing up some of them. They're growing right now. Maybe a little bit more in the foreground. Now the foreground is going to be just lower, just short bushes. And I'm going to take black paint, not a black wash, black paint, because I want this paint to blend a little bit with the bushes so it doesn't stand up. Again, misty and windy. So I'm drawing shadow on the foreground. Maybe some blue with black. Emphasize that waves a little bit better. Some dark spots on the water too. And I think at this point the clouds are very puffy. Let's take a little bit more black and emphasize the horizon light. So we can have this nice pattern of contrasty area from the foreground, midground, and the horizon. And there you go, watercolor, abstract, landscape.